Hi friends, in this video I will explain concept of coaxial cable for 5 marks. So coaxial cable, often referred to as a coax, is designed to carry a high frequency signal. Unlike twisted pair cables, it consists of the following parts. So because with respect with a UTP or maybe STP, we will be having the drawbacks are present. So to overcome that one, the coaxial cable it has been invented. The coaxial cable, which will be consisting of following components: central core conductor, a solid or maybe a stranded copper wire responsible for carrying the signal; insulating shield surrounding the core conductor, separating it from outer conductor; outer conductor made of metal foil, braid or maybe both, which serves the two purpose: act as a shield against the external noise, function as the second conductor to complete the circuit. Additional insulation encases the outer conductor for further protection. Plastic cover provides the external protection for the entire cable. So this is the diagram of the coaxial cable. Inner insulator conductors are present, and then after that we will be having the insulator, and then this insulator which will be covered by outer conductor shield, and then this shield it will be covered by a insulator, and then this insulator also will be covered by a plastic cover. So in a simple term, whatever the cable we are going to use for the connections of a set-top box or maybe dish, so that cable will be taken as an example. So this design helps the coaxial cable transmit the signal with the less interference and high frequencies compared to the twisted pair cable. And then coaxial cable standards are present. So radio government ratings. Coaxial cables are classified based on radio government ratings. Each RG number specifies the central physical characters of a table, such as wire gauge, insulation, shielding, outer casing. So these which will use the different categories and then use for which the rating we need to use for which application. So RJ 5975 ohm, which can be used for a cable TV, RG 58 to the 50, which will be used for a thin Ethernet, and then RG 11 and then 50 ohms, which will be used for a thin Ethernet. So as previously told that this coaxial cable also which will have the connectors are present. To connect a coaxial cable to devices, special connectors are required. The most common connector type it is the bayonet nil Concealman. It is shortly known as the BNC connector. There are different variations of these connectors are present. BNC connector used to connect the cable to device. BNC T connector often used in Ethernet network to split the signal to multiple devices. BNC terminator placed at the end of a cable to prevent the signal reflection and stable transmission. So these are the different types of connectors are present: BNC cable, and then T connector, and then end. So different categories or different connectors we need to write it and then explain. Performance of a coaxial cable. Coaxial cable provides a higher bandwidth compared to twisted pair cable, allowing them to carry the more data. However, their attenuation is greater, meaning the signal degrades over a distance and requires a frequent use of repeaters to maintain the signal strength. Here some of the applications: analog telephone networks and digital telephone networks. Coaxial cables were used to carry the large amount of voice signal, with one cable supporting up to 10,000 voice channels. Digital telephone networks. Coaxial cables were capable of transmitting digital data at a speed up to 600 Mbps. Thank you.